Hey, it's Latasha with the Truth Series. Today is day 8. 8 represents everything that you see in the future. All of the things that you've been holding on to that you need to let go. Now is the time. 8 is the number to focus on, whether good or bad. Something in you is ready for change. That's what this channel is about. It's about finding the new you. You just have to remember who you are. That's all. It's not in a surface way, but in a soul depth way. Finding who you are, remembering who you are. When was the last time you truly allowed yourself to truly begin again? It's okay not to redo the same life with different people. No, that's not what it's about. To live a different life in a not survival type of way. We have been surviving and not thriving for so long, we think that it's normal. We think there's nothing else out there for us, but that's not true. Actually, imagine something new and move toward it. Figure it out. You see what you want. It's just you need to put it in motion. You need to plan it out. You can see it. Now go over there and get it. I want you to understand, you weren't meant to live the same life over and over, year after year, nothing changing. That's not what life is about. Life is ever growing, ever changing. We move different levels. You want to go here, it requires something. Growth requires endings. So you need to end some things in your life, and you need to be okay with it. It's not a mourning. It's not to be sorry for yourself. An ending requires courage. There's several things in your life, several relationships that need to end, not because you don't love the person, not because you don't love the place where you're at. It's time to move forward. I've lived many lives in this one body. Trust me. Each version of me didn't cancel the last one. No, she's built on top of her. And as I continue to build and build, it's still me. It's just I don't do the old things anymore. But the old me has helped me become the new me. That's how real transformation really happens. That's how it works. Think of a caterpillar. A caterpillar turns into a butterfly. It doesn't stop being a caterpillar. It's just now a butterfly. You don't lose yourself when you start over. You expand into something new, into something beautiful. It's okay. People get so stuck in the same place that they forget to evolve. So if you feel restless, if you feel like life has no longer fits what you want, if you can see something different for yourself, but don't know where to start, don't know how to begin, trust me, I've been there. There is a way to get there, but you have to do the work. It's not confusion. This is really, no one knows exactly how to do things. We have to learn how to do them. We have to be intentional, right? This is awareness. The question isn't, what do you want? That's not the biggest question. The question is, what is it going to take to get there? What is the plan to become that one thing that you see yourself? Whether it's a career, whether it's a new house, whether it's a new environment, whether it's traveling, whatever it is, what is the plan to become that? Because dreaming without movement just keeps you stuck. We can dream all day, but if we don't believe in our dreams and we don't actually work toward doing whatever it is that we're dreaming, then we'll just stay stuck. There is another life meant for you, but you have to do the work to get there. And you can talk to someone about it. You can talk till the cows come home, but you have to do something. You have to be brave enough to begin again. It's tough. Leaving behind the old that's been attached to you for so long is hard. But let me tell you why 8 is so sacred to me, because like I said, I have begun 1,000 times. I reinvent myself all the time. I want to tell you why 8 carries so much weight in my life. You see, I have it tattooed on me. You see this right here? You see this? 8 isn't just symbolic to me. It is lived. The day my son got diagnosed with leukemia on November 18th, 1997. Of course, back then, I didn't realize the significance of 8 in my life, but November 18th equals 8. Years later, actually bought a house. So that pain that I felt from that day turned into this happy time for me. I was like, oh my God, this day shows up again. I get my keys. I'm still in that same house, still to this day. I get my keys to this house on November the 18th. It made it so symbolic to me. It's my first house I ever bought. Oh my God. This house right here is my stability. It became my comfort zone. It became my sanctuary. It became my peace. The foundation of this house became chapters that followed after. It was the main character in a lot of the chapters. And then on November 18th, 2018, just 4 years after I bought that house, I lost my father. My father was my best friend. He was my next door neighbor. He actually passed away in his sleep next door to me. And it was on November the 18th that my father passed away. Can you believe this? The same number. So 1118 has stood out. But also my father's birthday is 8/8. The day that my son was diagnosed was 11/18. My son passed away 8 months later. My son passed away at 17 months. Y'all following me? My son's birthday is February the 6th, 2/6. Y'all following me? The day that I buried my son was on 8/8, which was my father's 42nd birthday. We buried his grandson. And then 21 years later, my father passes away on 11/18. The 8 doesn't just mean loss and grief. 8 has shaped my life in multiple different ways. It is my angel number. But I keep healing through all of it and looking at the signs and realizing that my spirit guides are watching over me. 8 doesn't just represent endings. It represents cycles, continuation, the ability to begin something new in your life, even after all of the pain and the grief, even after the devastation. I find gratitude in the number 8 because I know that some of my 8s were blessings. Hands down, 8 has been a blessing in my life even through all of the pain. Some were warnings, some were moments that I can't even explain to you. I didn't even understand until later in my life how 8 was so significant to me. So I'm saying to say this. Every single one of them has led me forward. And I find it reassuring and very comfortable to understand that the signs in my life, and we have to pay attention to the signs. So February 8th, 2 days after my son's 30th birthday, I'm bringing this message to you because I want you to find security in something. And knowing that 8 is new beginnings, this is your chance to start something new. 8 reminds me that what tried to break me also built me. And if you're standing at the edge of a new beginning, just understand something right now, that you can do it. I want you to know that you can do it. Put everything in it that you can think of. It's not too late to start over. You're not lost. People are starting their lives over at 69. You are right on time. Our journeys are individualized. Your journey is not going to be like everybody else's journey. I was engaged to a man that I thought was the end all be all. We were going to get married on 8/8/24. I was so ecstatic. Yes, this is perfect. Well, all of the 8 started showing up. My friend happened to send me this wedding planner in Jamaica because I wanted to do a destination wedding. And the wedding planner she sent me, the name of the company was called 8, the number 8, Wonders. Never put 2 and 2 together. I already knew I was getting married on 8/8/24. Didn't dawn on me that his company was called 8 Wonders, that his company was in Ocho Rios, Ocho being 8. Never thought 2 seconds about it. This was my spirit guides. Then I talked to the guy. I love him. He's a wonderful wedding planner. If you're looking for a wedding planner, no, I talk to him. I hire him. He tells me to go onto his page and look through his page and find a venue that he has worked at that fit me, that I wanted. So I did. I found this beautiful villa on the lake. So I said, this is it. What is this place? What is this called? And he says, oh, it's called 8 Rivers, the number 8 Rivers. And then it dawned on me, wait a minute, this is not a coincidence. There is too many 8s happening right now. So I'm getting married on 8/8/24, which 24 equals 8. And I thought that was very significant. My son was buried on my father's 42nd birthday. Then his company's name is 8 Wonders, and he's in Ultra Reels. And now the place that I want to get married at is called 8 Rivers. In the month of August 2023, me and my fiance, we broke up. Can you believe that? So all of these 8 showed up in my life, and here I am thinking like, oh, this was meant to be. But guess what? After speaking to my therapist and her breaking it down to me, that 8 is not just a happy time. It's not always going to be positive. Your spirit guides are watching over you, so they're going to send you signs because they know that you're paying attention to the letter 8. So don't always be so apt to think that 8 is a positive sign, because they could be making sure that you're paying attention. And so happened that we broke up, and not a bad breakup. I have nothing against him. He has nothing against me. It didn't work out. And so it was basically my spirit guides trying to tell me that he is not your divine masculine man. I was so head over heels for this man, but he wasn't the one. So anyways, 8 is very significant to me. New beginnings. I started over after that relationship. I've been single for 2 years now, and I am back on my mission to do what I do, and that is to help people. So I just want you to know that starting over is not a bad thing. I'm 49. I'm getting ready to start over. I'm selling all of my stuff and leaving the country. So starting over is not the problem. It's the planning of it. And stop being so attached to all of your stuff. That stuff ain't going nowhere. Your soul is what matters. Your happiness is what matters. Be attached to yourself, not your stuff. That's a word. Be attached to yourself and not your stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following me. Share it with someone that this message can help. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.